What is going on, everybody? What's going on? What is going on? We Football is back, people. Football is back. Listen, it's the end. There's no more torture. All right. There's no more international football. There's no more wishing we could see real football. Yeah, we're gonna get that tomorrow when our Manchester United gets on that pitch versus Nottingham Forest. People, get excited. Right. So of course today, Ruben Amorim did his press conference. Right. Of course, he was hit with a whole bunch of questions here, there, but one of the main ones was, this talk of 90 million, right? In case you missed it, Real Madrid, apparently they were looking at Bruno Fernandes and they were ready to cough up like 90 million for Bruno Fernandes. Now, in case you missed this story, yeah, it was put out yesterday on Sunday, which is one of those embellished, crazy kind of story. Bruno Fernandes to Real Madrid for 90 million. Come on, right? So it was crazy. So of course, the press usually what they do, they have to quiz the man today because they were in front of Ruben Amorim himself. I'm sure a lot of them could not wait to get back into regularly scheduled program, right? And they did ask him, and I'll let you know what he said. But anyway, people, before you do anything, smash that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you're new here, I'm Luther, and this is Man United Central, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, good to have you all here, everybody, as you coming in. So yeah, man. Now, one of the main questions on Ruben Amorim was asked. This report here is from Simon Stone of the BBC. Manchester United head coach Ruben Amorim says when he was asked about the whole thing about Bruno leaving, right? So Manchester United head coach Ruben Amorim says he has told Bruno Fernandes he will not allow him to leave this summer. So club captain Bruno Fernandes, who signed a contract extension until 2027 last August, has been United's star player this season, which we know. Where would we be without Bruno Fernandes, right? Now, over the weekend, basically, I'm going to give you the backstory again. Over the weekend, it emerged that the 30-year-old is been linked with the Real Madrid move. Ruben Amorim said, listen, no, it's not happening, said Ruben Amorim on his press conference today. All right. When asked about rumors of his, on his press conference, he's like, yeah, it's not happening. When asked about if he could be, why would he be so certain that he's not gonna, that the former Sporting player would be staying, he simply said, yeah, he's not going anywhere because I have already told him, right? So, the reporters were like, dude, okay, you're very confident, right? You're very confident Bruno is not going to go. Even if, I wish these reporters would have said like, yo, so you're saying he's not going, right? So you're saying right now Real Madrid gives you 90 million. You're going to stick with him? People, smash those likes, hit that subscribe if you haven't done so already, all right? Go ahead and do that. I appreciate that, right? Now, Bruno Fernandes this season has scored 16 times in all competition. Of course, star player. So, and honestly, based on the type of player Bruno is, Ruben Amorim stated that this is exactly the kind of player we want to build our team around, right? Amorim basically we're hearing this from Amorim, and also even Erik ten Hag said the same thing about the character of a player that we need, right? So again, basically it says that Ruben Amorim said, I want Bruno here because maybe in the lowest moments of our season, he said before, he said basically he has been the one to kind of galvanize us, to kind of dig us out from the trenches. Bruno has been that guy. All right. Ruben Amorim said, we want to win the Premier League again, so we want the best players to continue with us. He is 30, but he's still so young because he plays 55 games every season. And between assists and goals, he's at least he's scored goals and assists almost 30 plus, right? So he's a crucial player. That's why he wants to definitely make sure that he stays with the club. What's going on, Tony? Mason Parsons, what up? How you doing, people? Smash that like. Welcome, Tony. How are you, man? Hope you're good. And again, Ruben Amorim said, yeah, Bruno is also a supporter of Manchester United. So, he's definitely one that would want to stay here. And of course, he elaborated, said, yeah, sometimes frustrations you see that everybody sees whenever Bruno does the whole arms and all this stuff. He's saying that, listen, his captain gets frustrated because he's also a fan of the club. So he wants things to work out. Right, so that's why sometimes he gets frustrated, and you can see clearly on the pitch. Right, so so he's one of those. And of course, since Bruno made his debut, his Premier League goal involvements, Bruno has 187 appearances, right, 62 goals, 50 assists, and goals and assists is 112. Now, the only one who's above him is Mo Salah, who has 116 goals, 61 assists, and 177 goals and assists. Second is Son Heung-min, 180, 79 goals, 45 assists, 124 goals and assists. And then third is Bruno, 187 appearances, 62 goals, 50 assists, 112 goals and assists. Come on, man. If you're looking for somebody, right, to kind of lead the line, be there with the club. Yeah. So he's one of those. Tony's like, tired, brother. Got some training in after work, so feeling a bit beat up, right? Yeah, I can imagine, dude. But good all. Dude, I'm good, man. I'm good. Mondays, man. Mondays is for the yeah. You come Mondays and then you get into the work thing, and then you're like, man, I'm ready for the weekend again. Bean Man, welcome. Welcome, Bean Man. Never seen me before. Bean Man, I don't think I've seen you before, but you know what? You're at the right place, man. Make sure you go ahead and smash those likes. That's why it's good to see you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man. So, what other questions that did Amorim speak about in that press conference? He did give us injury updates. Let me find. First of all, let me find the traveling team. I think. One thing is, we saw today in the Youth Cup, Man United was knocked out, unfortunately. I don't know if you guys were able to watch that. It was on YouTube. Yeah, United versus Aston Villa under 18s. It was a good game, man. It was a good game. Cheeto, Obi-Wan played, right? He had a few chances here and there, but he played well. Definitely, we have a really good youth academy, and those players, man, a lot of them they can definitely feature for Ruben Amorim in the future. So that was really good to see. Let's say Bean Man, it says, I have a question. Yeah, that's what's up, Bean Man. Hey, Bean Man, what kind of question? Go ahead, man. Hit me. Let's see. So Jim Ratcliffe is willing to back Amorim in allowing him to bring in the type of players he needs to fit his footballing ethos. Young players in the peak fitness are the main recruitments. Now we can see that from the kids that we saw today in that youth team under 18s. There's quite a few players there that will definitely fit in nicely. Yeah, right. So Ruben Amorim said, "Listen, Very funny. I knew that was coming, Tony. I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. All right, people. So the traveling crew was outside Bandier. Finally, he's back. All right. So Andre Onana better watch out. Gaming 111. Hello. Welcome. Smash that like. Hit that subscribe. Welcome. Defenders are Diogo Dalot. We have Matthias de Ligt. So Diogo Dalot, Matthias de Ligt, Victor Lindelof, Patrick Dogu, Harry Maguire, Harry Amas, Mazraoui, Lenny Yoro. Right? Midfielders, we got Casemiro, Toby Collier, Christian Eriksen, Bruno Fernandes, Mason Mount, Manu Ugarte. And your forwards are Alejandro Garnacho, Rasmus, and Joshua Zirkzee. So that is the traveling crew. So, yeah, this is good. It means now, Ruben Amorim has a, good choice of players to choose from, right? Are we going to see Mason Mount get on that field? Maybe a few minutes here and there. We definitely will see that. Let's see. We don't see Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw, he did say that Luke Shaw is not quite ready yet. So Luke Shaw is not on there. Let's see. Of course, Cheeto, he did play for the under-18s today in the Youth Cup. So he is not going to be part of this traveling team to face Nottingham Forest. And Ruben Amorim did say, listen, he needs him to play some football. So he allowed him, obviously, to join the under-18s for that quarterfinals, was it? Yeah. So, but Cheeto looked good, man. Cheeto looked good, looked fit. The game did go to extra time. So they did play 120 minutes. So he did good. You can see that his fitness levels are high up there, and that's also another reason why Ruben Amorim wanted him to go and play, because that way he can get some game time. Gaming 111, I'm from Indonesia. Welcome all the way from Indonesia. Listen, let us know what team you support. Smash that like, hit that subscribe. All right. Definitely. Don't be too beanie, man. All right. We're watching you, man. We're watching you. So, so Ruben Amorim, let's see what else he did say. That, of course, he was asked about there's going to be a protest after the Man City game, where fans are going to do a sit-in where they're going to protest about the ticket price hikes and all this. So the plan is, after that game, fans they're not gonna leave, right? So basically they'll just sit in the game and just sit there, right? By doing that, basically what's happening is then you're forcing the stewards and the people who actually work for the club. Basically, you're giving them overtime. So it means now the owners, the Ineos and the Glazers, would have to pay them extra, overtime, because the only time they're getting paid is during the time of the game, and then once the game is over, clean up and all that, right? So if the fans are in there extended period of time, so it means now those people will be getting some decent money, because it's going to be overtime by the time the fans decide to leave. Who knows what time it's going to be? So it's called a sit-in. So we shall see. That's very interesting. I don't think I've seen one from United. I know Liverpool, I think they had done something like that. So it's going to be interesting to see that. I appreciate that. Appreciate the like. Good looking out. So of course he did, again, in a millionth time, Ruben Amorim was asked about Marcus Rashford. All right. Again, I'm you know what, man? I think Ruben Amorim is sick and tired of hearing Marcus Rashford's name. The reporter was like, listen, are you keeping tabs on Marcus Rashford, on what he's doing over there at Villa? Basically the reporter was like, yo, I know you're seeing this, right? Because now what is happening is all these Rashford fan, group members, they're all like, yo, man, I think Man United made a mistake allowing Rashford to go to Villa. They should have kept him. You see what he's doing, right? As for gaming, oh, you're Man United fan. That's what's up, man. You at the right place, buddy. That's what's up. Yeah. So he was asking, yo, are you keeping tabs on Marcus? He was like, listen, right now I want to focus on the players. Yeah. And then he was asked if the door is open for Marcus to return. So Ruben was like, listen, right now I just want to focus on the team that I have. But of course, we are always happy to see our players out on loan performing well. And not only Rashford, he did say Anthony as well, out there doing numbers, right? So he did say, like, listen, we like that. And Accept Gaming, listen, we also, people, there's a link right there for the Discord community that we're trying to build. Go ahead and jump on the Discord. Join us. We're trying to build that out. So go ahead and join us, man. We can exchange ideas, share videos, pictures, you name it, when we're not live. So go ahead and jump on the Discord. We appreciate that. And Tony the Great just dropped that link right there for the Discord. So go ahead and hit that. But yeah, so, Ruben was like, yeah, obviously we're keeping tabs on our players, right? And we like when they're performing, because what happens is I know, and you know that when they're performing out there, it means more money in our pockets. All right. VDFN, hello. Barca Sport, good to see you again. Good to see you. Let's see. ASAP Gaming said, I am like Garnacho in Man United. All right. Barca Sport, welcome, and good to see you again. Right. So Ruben was saying, yeah, we like the fact that our players are performing out there, because a player like Anthony performing very well. Now we see reports like this: Atletico Madrid interested in Manchester United misfit, 40 million. So Man United rate, basically they value Anthony at 40 million, right? Atletico Madrid, apparently they're interested in Anthony, right? So this is good. It means that they are doing what they're supposed to be doing. So according to this report here, they're saying Manchester United need to sell players this summer. Of course, Anthony may well bring in more money than first anticipated. Because listen, with Anthony, I was ready to take like a 25, right? So if Atleti, they're coming in, and then Real Betis, we saw yesterday that Isco was talking about crowdfunding. That way they can keep Anthony at the club. This is good because, I don't know if you guys saw those pictures of Anthony waving that flag after they won the Seville derby. So he's doing things out there, man. I love it. Champion Barca Sport. That's what's up, man. Garnacho, I'm hoping he plays on the right tomorrow. Dude, me too, man. Me too. I think he's going to score again. Oh, my God, that would be amazing. But, yeah. So this is good. This is excellent news, seeing that now Athletic want to give us, they will be willing or able to give us maybe that 40 million that we're looking for Anthony. And, of course, Rashford, we did tell Villa 40. But come on, man. Playing the way he's playing, we should be able to get a little bit more money, right? We need to be able to get a little bit more money for Rashi. And this is really good. This is really good. Yeah, so let's see what else Ruben Amorim said. Ruben Amorim says, I can confirm we feel that Ahmad can still be playing this season. All right, he will try. I don't know when, but we are really confident on that. So when it comes to Amadinho, the boss did say that they're confident that Amad Diallo, could be featuring sometime in this season, right? Which is, listen, we cannot wait to see that. Yes. Praise the Lord, right? Because if we pass Lyon, right, we're going to face maybe Athletic Bilbao. Now, if we can have him, not necessarily the first leg, maybe the second leg, that would be amazing, because Athletic Bilbao, apparently, when there was that, I forgot the name of the computer, predicted who has a better chance of winning Europa. We are second. First is Athletic Bilbao. So it's going to be a huge match. That is, if we pass Lyon hurdle, it's going to be tough. But we will need all our weapons, right? We'll need all of them. And Amad Diallo is one of those guys that we definitely could use. He's on loan at Real Betis. Yeah, Anthony's on loan at Real Betis. And he is pulling trees out there, right? He is doing a madness out there, right? He is basically doing what he's supposed to be doing. Ruben Amorim today, of course, he was asked about Anthony. He says Amorim asked if Anthony could be part of the United squad next season. Amorim said, yeah, I am planning the future, but I don't want to talk about the future in this moment. I just want to focus on the game, right? They were trying, they were trying, man. They were trying to get him to say, yeah, the door is always open for Anthony, or even Rashford was asked the same question too. He was like, listen, come on, people. I'm sticking with the game at hand tomorrow. Have you moved? Let's see. Okay. Let's see what else we got going on here on the news front. What else did Ruben Amorim say? Of course, Ruben Amorim did talk about Bruno Fernandes. He says Bruno is only 29, I think, but he's still so young because he plays 55 games every season, and between assists and goals, he's there for like 30 of them. So he's the type of player that we want to build around, right? And Ruben Amorim, he says, listen, we are in control of the situation, meaning if he can leave or not. And I feel that he is really happy here, especially because he understands what we want to do. And then I think he's one more supporter for Manchester United, right? So again, he ain't leaving, people. I think Rooney, when he was at Man United, Mark Reno, what's going on, Mark? Good to see you, people. Don't forget to hit that like, and if you're new, smash that subscribe button. And guys, if you're new here, I'm Luther. This is Man United Central, guys. All right, let's go. Let's see what else we have going on. All right. We're talking about Anthony. Yeah, Ruben Amorim, when he was asked about Cheeto, he said that he is going to play today for the under-18s, right? He says we are trying to win that competition. That's why he sent him down there to play with the under-18s. So, of course, we know that they got knocked out, unfortunately. So, Ruben Amorim said, so we are trying to manage everything when it comes to Cheeto, playing time and all that, his fitness. So that's why he was sent out there. Sabrina Cardozo, what up? Welcome. Shafi, hello. Welcome. Who is the goalkeeper at Man United? Come on. Tomorrow we're going to talk about it. Bayern is fit or Nana is fit. So who do you start, people? Who do you start tomorrow? I mean, I think... who do you start tomorrow, man? Bayern Deer, Altayr, the Turkey international, or you stick with the number one shot stopper, Andre Onana, right? Sabrina's like Anthony the Killer. People, smash those likes. Alejandro Garnacho could leave Manchester United this summer. Ruben Amorim counts on him. Yeah, so there's a chance that Garnacho could leave this summer. And I'm thinking when it comes to either Garnacho or Mainu, I think there's more chance of Garnacho leaving than Mainu. Even though yesterday we heard that, there's a link out there talking about Mainu could be leaving for 70 million, right? Now, 70 million is quite a bit of money. And it's one of those that I think if that money was put on the table, Ineos will take the money, right? But I do not see both of them leaving. It's going to be madness, right? Imagine Alejandro Garnacho, which January he had links with Napoli, right? Imagine Napoli comes back to try to get him. Imagine if they offer us, I don't know, 60, right? Boom. And then someone comes for Mano, offers us 70. What are we going to do? You know, what do we do? I don't know, man. I think we're going to end up taking the money. Let's see. Let's see what you guys are saying here. Cardozo is saying Manchester United out. All right. Bratispor. I like Onana. Yep. I think Onana is going to start tomorrow. VDFN. I knew you were going to say VDFN. I knew you were going to say Altair Bandiers should start. Ronaldo, see Man United. No. Ronaldo is at Al Nassr. Talking about Ronaldo's contract is expiring, I think, end of the season. And he hasn't signed a new contract yet. So I don't know what's going to happen with him. Let's see. No, he's a Nasser. Altair rose from... interesting. Altair rose from the Bratispor Academy? Interesting. I did not know that. That's what's up. That is good. It must be a good academy, man. All the way from Bratispor all the way to Manchester United. That's big. And of course, him representing his nation too. Big up to him. Sorry, Tony, I forgot. Ain't no thing, homie. Cardozo went. Okay, cool. Yeah. So tomorrow, I think right wing is gonna be Garnacho. Now, Ajax are interested in re-signing Manchester United Christian Eriksen when his contract expires in the summer. Now, of course, Ruben Amorim did talk about Eriksen. He did talk about Lindelof, Johnny Evans, those guys basically saying like, listen, right now, we're focusing on the games, right? All those contract talks and everything like that, we're gonna deal with it later, because he's saying that, for example, winning Europa can change everything, right? As far as the players that we're gonna maybe offload, the players we're gonna keep, that kind of thing, right? Guys, I forgot to say Eid Mubarak, people. Eid Mubarak. I forgot to say that. A lot of people around the world, they're celebrating Eid, so Eid Mubarak for sure. Beyond 90, what's going on? Welcome, man. Good to see you. Welcome. Yeah. So definitely Eid Mubarak, people. I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the video. Hope you guys had a good one. So that's what's up. Brother Defiant is in the house. Let's see what else we got going on. Now, since Brother Defiant just joined us, right, people, we know who's available tomorrow. All right. In case you missed it, we can do a quick, let's talk about your starting 11 for tomorrow's game, right? The traveling team, once again, is Altair Bandir, Onana. All right. Defenders, we have Diogo Dalot, Matthias De Ligt, Victor Lindelof, Patrick Dogu, Harry Maguire, Harry Amas, Mazraoui, and Lenny Yoro. Midfielders, Casemiro, Toby Collier, Christian Eriksen, Bruno Fernandes, Mason Mount, Manu Ugarte. Your forwards, Garnacho, Rasmus, Joshua. All right? So, guys, drop your predicted lineup for tomorrow, man. We are back, baby. We're back. Football is back. Come on. Exciting. Tony, first through the gate, is saying that Onana, De Ligt, Maguire, Yoro. All right. And then you got Maz, Ugarte, Mount. Okay, Maz, Ugarte, Mount. Dogu, Garnacho, Rasmus, Bruno. Oh, that looks nice. Defiant is saying that De Ligt, Lindelof, Harry. Oh, really? That's your back three? De Ligt, Lindelof, Harry. So Bruno, Tony's lineup, Bruno is going to be, obviously, is going to be one of the 10s. So the two 10s is going to be Bruno and Garnacho and Rasmus up top. Okay. Brother Defiant here, Beyond 90. People, go ahead and subscribe to my brother's channel, Beyond 90. He's doing his thing over there. Go ahead and do that. Let's see. Delete Lindov. Okay, I see that. Beyond 90 saying Delo left, Maz right. Okay. Ugarte. Okay. Bruno Ugarte, your midfield. Garnacho Xerxes. And up top, Rasmus. Brother Defiant, you're forgetting there's somebody by the name of Dorgu. Dorgu is not in your lineup, man. Or did I miss it? Yeah, Dorgu is not in the lineup. We got Dorgu, man. There's no way Dorgu is not playing. You know? There's no way Dorgu is not playing. I don't think Euro is ready. Let's see. Yeah, so Euro did travel with the team. So basically, according to Ruben, he's saying that the guys who traveled the team, they're all pretty much ready. Luke Shaw is not. Maguire is fit. So it's interesting. Now, from this point on, we're going to be playing, Tuesday, and then we play again on Sunday. So we have games that are coming up here thick and fast. Oh, yeah, Dorgu is back in action, man. Suspension done. He is fully available to rock on, right? All right. All right. VDS fan, what are you saying? What did I miss, man? Altai, okay. Champion Manchester United, okay. What did I miss? Altai rose from Rastus 4. I saw that. Bruno Fernandes is okay. I see what you're saying there. All right. You don't like Bruno Fernandes? Why don't you like Bruno Fernandes, man? He's our captain. All right. He's our Portuguese Magnifico. All right. Bruno Fernandes is the man. All right. Our manager said Bruno Fernandes is not going anywhere. All right. Even if Real Madrid gives us 100 million, the manager said, I told Bruno he's not going anywhere. All right. Okay. So Beyond 9 is saying, okay, Delo right, Dorgu left. Yep. All day. There you go. I think that's mine is gonna be like, of course, Onana starts. I don't think Altai starts. And then my back three is gonna be Delete. Yeah, it's gonna be my back three is gonna be Maguire, Delete, and Mazraoui. My back three. So Maz is gonna be right center back, right? And then wait. Oh, left. Oh no. I hope Euro is available because Euro can play that left center back better. So it could be like a Euro, Maguire, Delete. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Hopefully he's fit because he traveled. So Euro, Maguire, Delete. That's my back three. And then of course Dorgu is on the left every day and twice on Sunday. Midfield two, it's gonna be Ugarte and Bruno. And then Dalot, of course, on the right. My 2 10s, I'm going to go with Xerxes and Garnacho. Of course, up top, come on, Rasmus. It's going to be up top. I think, yeah. What's your score prediction, people? What's your score prediction? What do we think? Nottingham Forest is not going to be easy, man. Now, Nottingham Forest did play yesterday. Was it yesterday? They played yesterday, and Ruben Amorim was asked about this on his press conference that, hey, Nottingham Forest did play and then they went to extra time. So he was asked if that's something that can affect the team because we are rested now, right? Man United players haven't played, they're rested. So technically, we should be able to go in there and just play them off the park. So Ruben Amorim said, well, here's the thing. You would think that way, but they did play extra time, but they did win, right? So Nottingham Forest won on penalties, and they went through. So that euphoria of winning, that could be something that can help these players recover quicker, even though they played extra time. So they're not going to go in there thinking like, okay, we are more chilled. We should be able to do the job. Man United versus Real Madrid, who will win? Come on, man. That is always going to be, honestly, yeah, it's Real Madrid. no doubt. The biggest Barca sport. Okay, cool. I see. Boom, boom, boom. Euro is available. Ruben through it after Harry comment. Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. So it's available. Tony saying 2-0 United. No Wood and possibly no Gibbs White, but they have that guy, man, Amomi. What's that? The other striker who started in that last game. Big dude, man. Strong dude too. Cool Whip. What up? Good to see you. Ertugrul Sahin. Another Turkey in the house. Welcome, 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 people. Smash that like, hit that subscribe. If you're new, people, you know what you need to do? Let us know what team you support. Hit that like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. All right? I'll take my leave, bro. Asep Gaming, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Welcome, 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 people. Yeah, so my score prediction for tomorrow, man, it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be 2-1 United. Right? People drop your score prediction. I think it's gonna be 2-1 United. We like to give people at least that one goal, right? We are playing away. Our away record is not bad. Cool Whip, I appreciate that. That's what's up, right? So, yeah. So we should expect definitely a win tomorrow. I see Sahin, another Barca Sport supporter. Okay. That's what's up. Welcome, welcome. I don't see any Galatasaray people. You know, what's up with that? But yeah. So that's my score prediction. Let me see what else is going on here on the news front. Of course, Ruben Amorim expects Ahmad to play this season, which hopefully we get to see that. All right. Let's see what else is going on. Okay, let's see. Aiden Heaven has made a significant recovery and was back in first team training this morning. Heaven is back, people. Oh, man. Listen, this is another excellent news today, man. Excellent news today because Heaven is that guy. All right. And Ruben Amorim did speak about it. He said, listen, his injury was not as feared. Right. So, he was able to recover quicker and is back. And Bruno Fernandes win our Premier League Player of the Month for March 2025. This is according to Powered by Okta. Okay. Is this official that he is our Player of the Month? I think so. I don't see it on the club website, but yeah. So let's see what else Ruben Amorim said. Manchester United are confident they will be able to sell Anthony for at least 40 million this summer. Atletico Madrid and several Italian clubs are monitoring him. This is according to Pete Hall. Listen, this is good stuff, man. This is definitely good stuff. We are going to get money. All right, we're going to get money. One way or another, we're going to get money. All right. Imagine now, we did not expect to get this much from Anthony. We get 40, and then maybe Rashford, we're able to pull like 50. That's some good money right there. Right. And then, of course, I still see one of the Garnacho or Mainu leaving. I think it's going to be Garnacho. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe we'll bring in another, I don't know, 50 or 55 or something like that. It'll be a good summer for us. We can actually sit there and actually spend it wisely by building a team for Ruben Amorim. All right. So definitely that is good stuff. Let's see what else is going on the news front. Let's see what else is going on. I see everybody's running with that. I really like the idea of the crowdfunding message from Isco. because Isco and Anthony at Betis, they're forming a really good relationship. So, obviously Isco wants to continue playing with Anthony. So he was like, listen, people, let's do crowdfunding, man. Go fund me, kind of thing. People start putting in that $1 here, $1 there. Before you know it, they're able to buy Anthony. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm just saying hypothetically, that's pretty cool to see that the reaction that he's getting from the club, that they're enjoying his football, and Anthony himself is enjoying life over there as well. He feels that he's got the second wind, second chance to impress. This is good stuff. All right. Ruben Amorim was asked about Anthony Elanga, right? He was asked that Anthony Elanga thriving at Nottingham Forest after leaving Manchester United. Basically, the reporters here, they were going with that, like, yo, you see another player who left Man United and they go somewhere else, they're killing it. Same thing like Anthony going away from United, they're killing it. Rashford away from United, they're killing it. So what's the deal, right? So Ruben Amorim said, listen, this is how he answered it. He says, listen, it's a different expectation, a different club. So we cannot compare sometimes players in different contexts. In a different way of playing, you can see Elanga is now playing as a second striker, as a number 10. Now, at United, when he was there, Elanga was more of a winger, right? So in this system at Nottingham Forest, in some cases, he plays more as a second striker, as a number 10. So he's able to thrive better. So Ruben Amorim continues saying that, so sometimes some coaches see something in a player and can help them to be better. But again, this is a different club. And that the pressure that we have here at United, and sometimes players cannot adapt to that, right? He's saying the pressure at United is no joke, all right? Some of these players, when they leave, they go somewhere, less pressure, less magnifying glass on you, and each and everything that you do, you're able to play your football, right? So basically saying, like, sometimes, some of these players play better because less stress and less people criticizing their each and every move. All right. So he continues saying that, so we just try to make decisions on facts, what we see. So sometimes we see one thing and then they go to a different club and they can play in a different way. So sometimes you get it right, sometimes you get it wrong. Dude is agreeing, like, hey, listen, it's like, you can go out there and actually perform. Yeah, exactly. Ahmad, we could have, easily, we could have messed it up, right? We could have big time messed it up if we let Ahmad go, right, off the bench. And I mean, it's Erik ten Hag, man. I don't know what he was thinking, right? So it's one of those typical. Erik ten Hag didn't rate him, and now dude is cooking. We're thinking of giving him the number 10 shirt. So it's one of those, which is good to see. So that explains how players in different environment, they can thrive based on the culture and all this stuff that they're at. So let's see how's it going. Amorim talking about the mood at the camp. He says that I think I can say that I'm really confident and the players are more confident. The energy is different, but I know that could change with results. Right now, everybody's buzzing. They're ready to hit the ground running. They're ready to show the world what they've been working on. They're ready to excite us, right? I'm hoping that's what they're feeling, right? But the manager here is saying, he noticed the energy is different at the club, right? So he says that we know we have to improve and we are ready for these final 2 months of the season. Listen, these final 2 months, they're going to be crucial, man. They are going to be crucial. Yes, we've had a terrible season, but it could very well turn to be a good season if we end up lifting some silverware by the end of the season, right? So of course you can see that the players from the videos, the training ground, you can see that they're all kind of focused, and they're according to the managers, it looks like they're all pointing in the right direction, right? In one direction, knowing that, listen, our season is not over here. We can still fight for things, right? So this is good. Hopefully they start tomorrow, man, because tomorrow we go out there and we smash Nottingham Forest, all right? And then on Sunday, we take Man City, we smash them, then people will start be going crazy here. They'll be like, oh my God, United is back. Did you see? It's going to be one of those. Like, I'm telling you, people are they're gonna go crazy, right? So I hope we see that progression again tomorrow, right? Because we saw before we went to international break, we saw a progression. We saw a team, understanding, right? We saw a team understanding what they need to do on the field, where how to position themselves and stuff like that. Tony saying, nice to hear Ruben Amorim, Europa. Yeah, thought he wasn't. Yeah, I know, right? That's funny. Tony is saying, thought he wasn't thinking about that. Or did he not say that before? Yeah, he did. He did. He mentioned it. He did say that it wasn't a priority, right? But now, obviously, it is a major priority, right? So yeah, you say, listen, winning trophies, it doesn't change your season. We know. So he kind of tried to downplay the Europa League thing, right? But obviously now you can see that they're focused. They want to win it. They're gonna go for it, right? And he did say, like, at United, winning trophies, it's basically your prerequisite, like the bottom line. Whatever you need to do, you gotta, if you don't do anything, you gotta win, some trophies, right? So they're gonna make sure at least this season continue that trend. Ten Hag gave us 2. Ruben Amorim, go ahead and grab one. Get us back into Champions League football, and that way we can clearly tell Arsenal that we've had a better season, even though they're going to finish second, all right, or third, whatever. Because I don't see Arsenal winning Champions League, right? It's not going to happen. This next round, most likely, it's going to be their last. Lorski, what up? How are you? Welcome, Lorski. Smash that like, hit that subscribe if you haven't done so already. United Fan 7, hello. Welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you, people. Welcome. Guys, as you're coming in, since you're just joining Lorky, let us know what is your predicted lineup for tomorrow's game. Man United versus Nottingham Forest. The same applies to you, United Fan 7. Let us know your predicted lineup for tomorrow's game and your score. All right. That is your homework. All right. Let us know, man. Let us know. Let's see what else we got going on. In other news, I see that Bayern Munich are expected to part ways with Thomas Müller at the end of the season. Wow. Müller wanted to continue at the club, but the current indication from Bayern is not to offer him a new deal. As Bild and Kicker reported, formal steps to follow in the next weeks. This is according to Fabrizio Romano. This is interesting, man. It's one of those, like, whenever you think of Bayern, you always thought of Müller, right? So seeing him exit, and I think he can still play. So I don't think he's gonna retire. But we saw Toni Kroos retired. So interesting. This is according to Fabrizio Romano, that Thomas Müller, he's not gonna get a new contract. It makes sense, man. It makes sense. What is the point of kind of holding on to some of these older players where you can open up that space for a younger up-and-coming player that obviously dude is getting paid quite a bit. So, yeah, it makes sense. Let's see what else we got going on. And, of course, today, man, in the Youth Under-18 FA Cup semi-final, Sir Alex was in attendance. It was good to see him out there. Obviously, when it comes to youth, Casemiro, yeah. I know, right? It was good to see him. Um, Ruben Amorim did speak about Mason Mount. He said Mason Mount is feeling better, but he was on the bench in the last game. So I think he's gonna get a few minutes tomorrow. Kobe is almost ready, but not ready for this game, so that's good. Kobe should be coming back maybe Sunday, right? We may see Kobe. Johnny and Aiden are recovering, and obviously Licha is out. Maguire is also ready for the game, and Euro as well. Yeah, so yeah, man. So Kobe's news is also pretty good. We need him back as well. I cannot imagine what Ruben Amorim is gonna do when Kobe comes back, Aiden Heaven comes back, Luke Shaw is on his way too. He's back. Like some of these players, like Mason Mount, Luke Shaw, it will feel like a new player, right? It feels like we signed a new player. Seeing these guys play, I cannot wait. Because the likes of Kobe Mainu, of course, with injuries this season, he hasn't been able to perform, which it sucks. That's why other people are already kind of ready to, they're forgetting what he did last season. Right now, they're like, yeah, we should let him go and stuff like that. But it's not right. I mean, he's young, and I think Kobe deserves to be given more time, right? For Ruben Amorim to find a place for him. Because right now, if somebody asks you what position does Kobe Mainu play in Amorim's system, a place where like a position that he has really made his is tough. I don't think a lot of people will say they know exactly where Kobe fits in Amorim's system. Tony saying honestly, Lindelof hasn't been too bad either. Exactly. Lindelof is one of those, right? He has been at the club forever. But whenever he comes in, he gives you, a steady performance, right? So it's definitely good to have him back too, right? It's definitely good to have him back. Curious about Shaw and Mount. I know, and me too. Me too. I cannot imagine seeing Luke Shaw start some of these games because if he's fit, I'm sure. Of course, they're gonna try to monitor his games and playing time to keep him fit, in a longer period. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting to see Luke Shaw in the game, right? Let's see what else we got going on. So Ruben Amorim was asked about the 1958 protest that is going to happen in that Man City game. So he did say that. So I will try to do my part to help the fans, right? But we all the people here understand the frustration of the fans, right? So he says the only way he can help the protest is start winning games, right? And that's what he intends to do, win some games. And that way the fans, can be less stressed, right? All right, let's see what else we got going on. Of course, Ruben Amorim on Rashford, he said, yeah, I'm focused on my team. Rashford isn't my player right now, but I am happy when our players play well on loan, right? It is so funny, man. These reporters cannot wait. Each press conference, they have to ask him about Rashford. So interesting stuff. Let's see what else we got going on. Oh, I was like, why am I getting a message? Ruben Amorim says, Yeah, Ruben Amorim was saying that he was asked, where are we going to finish in the table? He says, listen, I don't know where we're going to finish, but we are looking up and want to win games. Okay. We still have matches to finish in this season. All right. We have more confidence. So we are looking up. We want to win games, and that's our focus at the moment. So listen, we're going to go into these games knowing that the important part is to climb that table, because there is a chance that this United side could finish 10th. What do you think, people? There's a chance, if everything plays out correctly, we could finish 10th, and which will be madness, right? It will be madness. But there's a chance it can be done. So, obviously the team now, like, more of these players are back, so he can actually go for it, go for it and challenge everything, and hopefully, not some of these players don't break down. All right. Listen, Tony, hey, we break top 10. Come on, man. That'll be incredible. All right. That'll be incredible. And we can do it. We can do it. We still have time. All right. We definitely have time. So let's see. We definitely have time, and with the players coming back, we can definitely make that happen. Let's see what else we got going on. And according to Pete Hall, they're saying that Anthony's camp are not ruling out the players rebuilding his career at Manchester United, but sources insist that is very unlikely to happen. Right now, how quickly can we do this deal with Real Betis or Athletic Madrid? Who knows, right? The window opens June 1st, right? Now, are we going to see Anthony back with the preseason team that comes to the US and stuff like that? Or is it going to be a quick one? Like, once the window opens, they're going to start working on the paperwork and finalize it, or we're going to drag the thing. Usually with United, we like to drag these things, right? So ideally, I would hope that the players who they're going to be going, really, there's no point of taking them on tour, right? Because they're not part of our future. But again, you may need to do that just in case things don't work out, and then maybe you are stuck with the player, right? So, yeah, I can only imagine, man, going on tour, and then next thing you see Sancho in there. At that point, of course, Chelsea has already sent him back, right? Sancho in the house. You see Anthony, you see Rashford. You'd be like, what? What's going on here? Hope that doesn't happen, because we need to do business quickly and get these guys out the door and focus on the future. Apparently, Manchester United are reported to have dispatched scouts to make a regular check on Italy Mountain Lorenzo Luca. United are strongly considering an offer to bring the 6'7" striker giant to Old Trafford. I have never seen this guy, but apparently he's a big dude. So I don't know what's the game plan here. They just need a tall. Obviously, you want to, as a striker, you want a tall striker. Someone who's good in the air and stuff like that. But this guy Lorenzo Luca, 6'7" striker. Apparently, he's a giant dude. I just pulled him up. Interesting. Yeah, 6'7". That is, dude is huge. Antonio Fujgol, Brazil in the house. What's going on, Antonio? Welcome. Smash that like, Antonio. Let us know what team you support. Is it United Or what team do you support? Smash that like, hit that subscribe. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see what else we got going on before we jump out of here. Yes. Welcome, Antonio. Let's see. So the games, tomorrow's games. So we have games tomorrow. So tomorrow there's Arsenal, Fulham, Wolves, West Ham, Man United, Nottingham Forest. And then Wednesday, Bournemouth, Ipswich, Brighton, Aston Villa, Man City, Leicester. And then Newcastle, Brentford, Southampton, Crystal Palace, Liverpool, Everton, Merseyside Derby. That's a big one. Chelsea, Spurs. That's another big one on Thursday. Interesting. But football is back, people. Football is back, finally. Finally. It's been a long international break, man. It's been a long international break. Let's see what else we got going on. I see reports from Real Madrid. Apparently, they're trying to turn Kylian Mbappe into a set piece specialist. Okay. I don't know how that's going to happen. If Trent comes to that team, Trent will be taking those set pieces. Antonio got them boys. R9, Ronaldinho, Kaká, Carlos, Robinho. Yes. Sure does. Ruben Amorim on the Manchester United pattern of signing older players and bigger names. Ruben Amorim said we have to do something different. All right. But then it depends on the cases of the position, of the experience of the player, of the opportunity of the market. So I don't want to say that we are going to just do this, meaning just sign youth, right? We are trying to look at things in a different way because we have to change something, but anything can happen. So he was asked, are we just going to be focusing on, those youth players? He said, it depends, but something has to change. None of these big name players who cannot perform and they end up getting paid to just sit on the bench. Luke Shaw, Casemiro, right? But he did say that our focus is to build something not just for the present, but for the long run, right? Again, so basically there he's emphasizing that, we're going to look, beyond a couple of years, right? So you want definitely youth right there who can last you longer, all right? But yeah, people, it's been 1 hour. Let's end it here. I appreciate you all being here. Listen, tomorrow is game day. We are back. United will be on deck. Listen, it's going to be a fun one. Let's enjoy it. Glory, glory, Man United. I will see you all tomorrow, same time, same place. I appreciate you guys being here. Smash that like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. Tony, my brother, thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow. Peace.